Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop the clock. Was I calling for this governance shuffle, this power shuffle a month ago?
And I do think that there almost needs to be one core mind driving the project.
Yes and no.
Get it on!
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Tis I, SG80, coming to you from glorious Shatville, as always. And today I did want to just touch on a lot of the commotion that is happening in the LUNC community and where I stand. I believe in one of my previous recent videos that I did kind of air some caution, but I did want to touch base on it again, just because some new things have come to light, and just want to share my feelings. And you know what? Feel free to share your feelings in the comment section below, because I would love to hear your thoughts. And you know what? Maybe you will educate me a little further, because when it comes to this sort of stuff, when it gets into the nitty gritty, I'm really not that knowledgeable. So when it comes to the L1 task force, on the left hand side here, you can see that this is their spend proposal that they wanted moving forward for this quarter that we are currently in. The primary, anticipated blah 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 is down here. Again, this is kind of where I lose and things just go way over my head. I don't know what a lot of this means, and nor do I really have much time to take a deeper dive into it. However, for those of you that do know, does a lot of this match up and align with anything that was actually completed over here based on the classic sprint report number 1? If this does, please let me know how things align, whether this Columbus 5 to 6 is in the sprint notes over here. The only thing that I really see that kind of makes sense is this SDK upgrade. They didn't know whether it was going to be to 46 or 47. They do have 46 on the right hand side, so I assume, okay, they ticked off one of these, yet they got paid in full. And they are in bed with people that, we did not run a proposal to be in bed with, and that is the Terra rebels, aka Hexagon. I don't know. Please do let me know in the comments below. I would like to know how this kind of shakes out. What aligns with the spend proposal? Does it seem like they've actually done more? I don't know. I really don't know, and would love to know. So help me out. But it doesn't look... It looks like there's a lot of stuff in here that, for a layman like me, it would say, yeah, they're actually crushing it. But for those more knowledgeable, is any of this on the left hand or on the right hand side unnecessary? Is it, as a rabbi said down below, is it busy work? It could be. A confirmation would be great. I don't want to throw people under the bus and just, fling crap, because that doesn't get anybody anywhere. We need to get in line, have one vision, and that's kind of where things are going. We have the HCC. Of course, I'd go back to his proposal here and to his stuff. 11,685. I believe his last proposal 11,680 or 645, so 40 points later. That I wasn't quite sure if I had agreed with this completely. He had a video out where I commented, is it something that we need to do right now because we did not pay them and they didn't get their spend proposal money to implement an independent station wallet and infrastructure? We did not pay them for that. So does it make sense that we essentially penalize them for it? The argument back was, and a valid argument in my opinion, was that, okay, he would agree with my statement. However, they doubled down on the collaboration between Rebels and the L1 team. Had Gevic not doubled down and said, yeah, we're working with them, and it's a tight-knit group, rah, 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 I think HCC may have agreed with me and not posted this proposal to kind of uplift everything. This is a big one. It would do a lot. I believe at its core, it makes sense. We need to hold teams who are in this position accountable to governance. They need to be accountable to the word that and the work that they do, and to the community. We just need to have, if not one visionary, the vision needs to be there. We need to get people in with a clear goal. We need to hear what their goals are and vote on, okay, do we go down the left side of the fork, or do we go to the right side of the fork? Let us vote on, or the center fork, depending on how many teams want to actually take this on and drive this going forward. There needs to be, I don't believe this quarterly incremental step-by-step process is the way to go. As we've seen, it's been over a year at this point. We need a longer roadmap. We need a longer vision. We need a bit more time for the L1 team to get their foothold in and be able to produce what they say they're going to produce. The other thing that I do appreciate is that it's merit based. The payment is merit based. You do your work, you're going to get paid. It's not all up front. I don't work and get paid up front. I have to do my work and then get paid. You're not getting paid from day one. When you start a new job, you don't get your first 2 weeks right off the bat. No, you have to work 2 weeks before you get that first paycheck. So I believe that is a way that it should go going forward for this blockchain, for the next L1 team, whoever that may be. But there needs to be set goals, set vision, and an incremental payment structure. It only makes sense. Again, you've got to kind of look back and look at the real world. I mean, not that crypto isn't the real world, but this sort of, here's some cash, away you go, have fun. That it always kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't voice it obviously at that time, but looking back, yeah, it did sound a little weird that they would be getting paid up front. Because like I said, you go to a new job, you're not getting your first 2 weeks as soon as you sign the papers. You're working and then you get paid. So I think that's the way it should be now. You do some stuff, you do some work, you reach some goals, you make some progress in your proposal. Here's some cash. Because as it is right now, we all see it and it's reflected in the price. Everybody gets in and is getting whatever they can as far as rewards, whether it's from, these payment cycles, and they just take it out and cash out, sinking that price. Do I think this is the end? I don't. I believe that there is room to grow. None of this is financial advice. There is room to grow. It just needs the guidance. It needs a captain of the ship. And a captain, I don't necessarily mean one person. It can be many people. It can be a team, but it has to follow governance. That is the one thing about this chain that should be at its core. And if we can't have a team, a leading team, follow that simple rule, then we're in trouble. I do believe that team is out there, and I do hope that we end up finding them for the next quarter. But we'll soon find out. But that just about wraps it up for me. 'Tis I, Shad Gamer, coming to you from glorious Shadville. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, a lot of love. I am out. Peace.